Basketball season's in the stretch run. I'm here with Monmouth senior Sarah Olson as we take a look at the women's team's last two games and then the final two games coming up at the MAC this week. But Sarah, before we look ahead to your final two home games as a Hawk, and I don't want to get too emotional too quick, great weekend for the team out in Western New York. You get the sweep against Canisius and Niagara. Before we get into specifics, how big was that for the team to go on that very difficult road trip and get two wins?
It was definitely huge for us. We kind of broke it down our season, these last four games, into their own little season. So we know we need to go 4-0. So starting off that 4-game season with two wins is awesome, especially like you said on that grueling road trip. Up in Niagara, up in Canisius. So it was huge for us. Definitely morale, definitely for seeding for the tournament as well.
A lot of the talk around the team all year has been the offense and going fast and shooting a lot of threes. And we talk about it on our broadcasts all the time. But a theme this past weekend was how well the defense played. And really, it's been the second half of the season where you guys have turned up the defensive intensity. Has that been the focus? And really, you guys have been executing on that end at a high level?
Definitely a focus for us. We are really focusing now on our press, forcing turnovers. That helps us play our fast game that we like, getting more possessions. So definitely our press this weekend was awesome. We forced so many turnovers. I think the first quarter at Niagara, we held them to one shot attempt. So that was awesome. Defense translates into offense. You feel good about yourself. You're getting stops. Other teams, down on themselves. They start pointing fingers, and that's just perfect for our teams, get hype and, get the wins.
Sarah, I haven't asked you this yet on camera, and I'm very curious. I'm going to throw a bit of a curveball at you. The way the team plays offensively, especially, and how fast they go, and how many times they get shots up. As a shooter, how much do you love playing in that system?
You said it. You said it right. I love it. It's fun to kind of take the pressure off of each shot. You don't have to think so much. Is this a great shot? Is this a good shot? Can I get a better shot? Because you're going to get those 80 possessions in a game, so you have a little more leeway to shoot that shot that maybe wasn't the best shot, but you can get that confidence if you make that shot, and the next one it just keeps rolling, and passes from me to my teammates, and it helps us all as team morale. Getting the defensive stops, getting it back on offense. So it's such a fun system to play in, and like you said, just as a shooter, it's just like every shooter's dream.
And we've noticed it when someone gets hot, to have the freedom to continue to take more shots, and I know you love that.
Yeah.
As we look ahead to these final two games at home, the rivalry games with both Rider and St. Peter's, both hourglass and in-state rivals, final two games as a Hawk at home, how, first of all, important are they for the team? And then for you individually, I'm sure it's going to be an emotional couple games.
Oh, definitely emotional. This is my passion, so playing these last two games on this beautiful court in the MAC, it's going to be tough, but I know that's kind of a motivator as well. Give it all you got, leave it on the floor, play your best two games of your life. But aside from myself, it's way bigger than me and even the seniors. We need these two wins moving forward for seeding especially, and then also just to get our confidence going. How awesome would it be to go on a 4-0 run going into the tournament? That's exactly where we want to be. That's exactly where we need to be.
Well, Sarah, wish you the best of luck this weekend. And like you said, to be rolling in the MAC tournament is the best time. So thank you and good luck.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'd like to thank senior guard Sarah Olson for joining me as we look ahead to the women's basketball team's final two games. It's this Thursday against Rider at 7 p.m., and on Sunday, they're the first game in a doubleheader with the men, taking on St. Peter's at 2. Both games will be broadcast live on ESPN3.